A brand new ghost train is coming to Thorpe Park this season. Containment, the old Fright Nights attraction, has now been fully removed, and a spa is coming to Thorpe Park. Join me for all of the latest updates from Thorpe Park Resort in this jam-packed news update from the UK's most thrilling island. Now, the first update of many to come is that Containment, the old Fright Nights attraction, it's been SPA for a few years now, has actually been removed from the resort. Thorpe Park revealed yesterday that work had taken place to remove the old shipping containers. Whilst this has left the subsequent space bare, the park revealed that they have plans to pretty up the area in the coming months, and that the removal is all part of the current plan to keep moving forward with improving the resort's overall aesthetic. I tell you what, it's great to see Thorpe Park improving the park, because Thorpe Park has a great range of roller coasters. They've got some world-class roller coasters. They've got Stealth, the Swarm, some fantastic roller coasters and flat rides. But to be honest, when I go Thorpe Park, I usually see some bits that aren't looking the best, looking a bit tatty and worn down, such as Containment. And it's great to see that they're taking action and removing this, because in 2024, they're going to be opening the UK's tallest roller coaster, and they want the park looking nice, because 2024 is going to be a big year for the park with the opening of Project EXODU, which I'm very excited about, by the way. But it's great to see Thorpe Park removing Containment, and hopefully the plans to pretty up the area are going to be good. Maybe some nice flower beds down there, or you never know, maybe a new ride, but I think that's very unlikely given the space of this area. Now, the next update is very interesting, and I never thought I'd be seeing this at Thorpe Park Resort. A spa is coming to Thorpe Park. Hang on a sec, let's rewind. Well, Thorpe Park officially revealed that they're partnering up with Nirvana Spa, I have no idea whether I said that right, to create a brand new quiet space in the lower dome for those who may need to take a break from the hustle and bustle of the main parts of the park. The new area will create a safe space for those who need to chill out, relax and take five whilst quieting their minds and refocusing their senses from the thrills and excitement of the park's major roller coasters. Thorpe Park have advised that there'll be further details to follow once they've fine-tuned their new arrangement. However, this is fantastic news for those who may need to take a break from the main hustle and bustle of the park. I think it's Legoland that has something similar to this, and I think it's a great way for theme parks to go, because they can become very busy and hectic, especially in the summer months. And it's great to see that they've taken on this new arrangement with Nirvana Spa to create a nice quiet space for those who may need it. But let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you think to this new spa arrangement at Thorpe Park. But I tell you what, it's great to see them going down this route. I'm not too sure whether you'll have to pay for it or anything like that. You probably will. But all the later details will be announced, and I'll be sure to update you here on the channel. Now, a huge new addition to Thorpe Park coming in 2023 is Ghost Train. And yeah, this will be replacing Derren Brown's Ghost Train, a total new re-theme of that. Here's what Thorpe Park has to say about their brand new Ghost Train opening spring of 2023. Depart the mortal world on a one-way ticket below the veil into darkness on Thorpe Park Resort's newest ride experience, Ghost Train. But watch your tracks, death is always one stop ahead. This next generation of Ghost Train will take you on a harrowing ride into the realms beneath Thorpe Park Resort, to where the supernatural believers call home. Ghost Train is one of the UK's longest ride experience, featuring live actors and multi-sensory effects to create a terrifying attraction like no other. There's nothing virtual about this petrifying experience, so prepare to meet your maker as you come face to face with horrors that dwell within. That was very sinister, wasn't it? But yeah, so a bit of information about Ghost Train. It's not going to include any virtual reality headsets, which of course Derren Brown's Ghost Train was the main feature of it. But I think this is a step in the right direction. When Derren Brown's Ghost Train came out a few years ago, it was a trend to have VR in rides and attractions in the UK. We saw Galactica get VR. It was a bit of a trend. But to be honest, I don't think it aged very well. The headsets became very flicky and glittery, I guess. But yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction for Thorpe Park Resort to take away the Derren Brown's IP and do their own little twist. I think it's going to be very interesting to see. Whatever it is, I think it's going to be better than Derren Brown's Ghost Train, because I tell you what, these last few seasons, going into it, it was a bit of a laughing stock, because I've had some terrible rides on there these past few years. When I first went on it, I actually thought it was alright, but then as I kept going on it through the years, it just got worse and worse. So Ghost Train is a step in the right direction, and I can't wait to see what it includes inside. Now, the next update is that Thorpe Park have actually allowed super fans of the resort to have a chance of being the first ever riders on the first public train of Project EXODU, of Of course, the brand new roller coaster to Thorpe Park coming in 2024. Now, this competition that Thorpe Park are running is called Club 236 or Club 236. And that's a little Easter egg because the ride is going to be 236 feet tall. It's going to be the tallest roller coaster in the UK, beating the current tallest, the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So yeah, essentially there's 4 different tiers to this competition, 4 being the lowest and 1 being the ultimate prize winner. And I'm going to explain how you can access these different tiers now. In order to participate with this competition, you've either got to be a Thorpe Park annual pass holder or a Merlin annual pass holder. And if you don't have one, there's still time to purchase one before the park opens shortly. So tier 4, where you have to visit at least Thorpe Park with your annual pass at least once in the 2023 season. There's 200 tickets to be the first in the queue. So that's 50 random people picked out and they each receive 4 tickets to share with a friend or family. So moving up to tier 3, there's going to be 8 winners. Each have 2 tickets to ride the first trains between row 2 and 10. So that's 8 prize winners, 2 tickets each between rows 2 and 10. So moving up to tier 2 then, we're getting closer to tier 1. You have to be the most visited pass holder of the 2023 season. And there's a choice of seats between rows 2 and 10. Of course, you can take a friend or family member. So it's 1 prize winner, 2 people, 2 tickets between rows 2 and 10. Now, tier 1, the ultimate winner of this competition. There's only 1 winner, 2 tickets for front row seats on the first train of Project Exodus. And in order to access this, you have to visit each of the 4 events, which include Carnival, Mardi Gras, Oktoberfest, and Fright Nights, which is not a hard thing to do, but there's going to be so many potential winners that could win this in the draw, and you'll be picked out to be the ultimate winner of this competition. Tiers 1, 2, and 3 have an overnight stay at Thorpe Park Shark Cabin, the hotel at Thorpe Park, which includes dinner and breakfast, plus fast tracks. So yeah, I love the idea of this competition. Club 236 at Thorpe Park. Of course, there are some advantages if you live near Thorpe Park, unlike me, where you can just go to the turnstile, scan your pass every day before work, and you're going to have a pretty high chance of winning. But nonetheless, it's a great competition. Great to see Thorpe Park engaging and getting people hyped up for this brand new roller coaster coming to the resort in 2024. And talking about Project Exodus, let's have a look at all the latest updates from this brand new roller coaster. So here's a little look at what Old Town looks like now, and it's pretty much unrecognizable. It's all been knocked out, everything's been dug up, everything's been knocked down. I'm sure you've seen this from Jack Silkstone's updates because he did some brilliant ones from inside the actual site. But as you can see now, it's all been knocked out. Creek Freak Massacre, or the old Loggers Leap station, has been completely knocked out. Platform 15 station is pretty much knocked out. And yeah, it looks completely different. All the rides have gone. Rocky Express, the Canada Creek Railway, that's all sort of down the line of Monk's Walk. And I tell you what, it's a big site to work with. When I first saw the plans for Project Exodus, I thought, how are they going to fit this in Old Town? Old Town's not the biggest of areas, but you can see when they've removed a lot of the buildings and made it all clear by the lake, then there is quite a lot of space that's been opened up. And you can see here, they've started to remove the iconic Loggers Leap log flume that closed down a few years ago at the resort. And yeah, I tell you what, it's crazy to see. It's getting me really hyped for this new roller coaster, the tallest in the UK, 236 feet high. And yeah, they haven't yet removed the drop of Loggers Leap, but that's going to be a big day for enthusiasts. I can already imagine the amount of people down Monk's Walk going to be watching it being all knocked over. It's going to be pretty cool. But there you go. There is the updates from Project Exodus, a new exciting roller coaster coming to Thorpe Park Resort in 2024. So exciting. So there we go, that's all of the latest updates from Thorpe Park Resort. It's exciting times for the park. Of course, in 2024, they're going to be opening Project Exodus, their first coaster for over a decade, which is crazy to think. And the thing is with Thorpe Park, I absolutely love the coaster lineup. It's got some brilliant coasters, Stealth, Swarm, but in some areas, the park does need some improving. And as we've seen from this update, they are taking that on, removing containment and putting a new spa at the bottom of the dome. It's so great to see, and I can't wait to head back to the resort, of course, when it opens. But with all that said, if you did enjoy the video, do consider subscribing. I've got so many more updates on the way. Let me know in the comment section down below, what parks would you like to see me do updates from? I'm always up for suggestions. And with all that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.